Hi everyone, and welcome to Module 5, Promoting Positive Development. This is the first of the 3 training modules specifically designed for rainbow leaders and chaperones, but not the girls. The main task of adolescents is developing role identity. As youth work to develop their sense of self-image, they will go through a number of phases. We want to ensure that Rainbow provides a safe place for that transition. Rainbow has a long and proud history of helping girls develop into responsible, ethical, well-rounded adults. A safe, stable, and nurturing environment is necessary for personal growth. Healthy development can be interrupted by adverse experiences, but protective factors can mitigate risk factors and promote well-being. This module presents youth development as a frame in which Rainbow activities occur. Healthy youth development undergirds the lessons of Rainbow and is essential to the success and well-being of Rainbow girls. The predictable developmental behaviors and attitudes of adolescents can help us as adults to better understand our youth, accept where they are in their development, recognize potential risk factors, and increase our own effectiveness in working with them. Abraham Maslow's hierarchy has served as a basis of understanding for human development for over 50 years. He maintained that a pressing need must be met before someone can give their attention to the next higher need. The pyramid graphic shows this order of needs. Maslow was original in his thinking in that he searched out what constituted positive mental health rather than the abnormal. This led to humanistic psychology, which emphasized that people possess the inner resources for growth and learning. Maslow's hierarchy is designed for constantly moving through periods. For example, as an adult, divorce would be something that might make you drop down to a lower hierarchy of needs temporarily. Being able to anticipate what constitutes typical behaviors helps us better understand the girls with whom we work. There is a certain amount of back and forth as adolescents try out new behaviors. It is common for them to revert to previous developmental stages as they learn new tasks. Therefore, we may expect to see alternating mature and childlike behaviors until they can master particular tasks. Our support of these developmental behaviors is important to the maturing process. Youth need to have safe space in which to try out new behaviors, and also to be reminded of what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior. In keeping with the lessons of Rainbow, youth benefit from the sense of connectedness in activities. Positive reinforcement of desirable conduct is much stronger than punishment of undesirable actions. Criticism should always be constructive and focus on behaviors rather than the person. Youth should never fear someone's wrath. Remember, in PA Rainbow, it is the mother advisor's job to work with the girls and to provide that constructive criticism. If you have concerns about the girls, you should discuss them with the mother advisor. Our influence on youth is often much stronger than we realize. Sometimes it's enough just to listen with compassion when youth share with us. Keep private matters private, but do not risk someone's safety in order to keep them private. We talked about protective factors before. Protective factors increase resilience in youth, which strengthens them against adverse experiences. Freedom from fear is that youth need to be physically secure and emotionally secure. A supportive community appreciates the youth and accepts them for who they are. Excessive reward is not necessary, but simple praise can be quite powerful. Youth benefit from learning to make things right, to make restitution, to apologize as warranted rather than to sit with shame. Learning to accept differences and be tolerant of people helps our youth mature and prepare for the rich diversity they face as they enter new areas of life experience. Giving youth opportunities to take on new responsibilities, handle success and failure graciously, and learn from mistakes gives them tangible tools for their future. And youth need to know that adults are on their side and will advocate for them when needed. As the girls seek to work out their identity and roles with others, it is important to note the types of relationships that are evolving. This is especially important in that girls may view rainbow activities as the safe place in which to spread their wings. An unhealthy relationship can develop with a peer or adult, male or female, and may be the precursor to an abusive situation. Leaders and chaperones need to be aware of these dynamics in order to help guide a youth in good decision-making regarding their relationships. Keep in mind the signs of abuse that were discussed before. Look for behavioral patterns or significant change beyond the anticipated range of teenage emotions and behaviors. Grooming is mainly a practice of pedophiles who anticipate and plan their activities in advance, often in great detail. They are skilled at not being overt or getting caught. Skillful in identifying vulnerable individuals. They build trusting relationships with families or youth organization leaders. They use excessively inappropriate comments and behaviors so calculated that abuse may be well underway before anyone realizes. They are very compliant. They have inducements of preferential treatment. They blame the victim. You'll get in as much trouble as me, maybe more. There are threats of violence to the family or the victim. Our insurance carrier emphasizes the need for training in child grooming in order to be aware of this insidious risk. The CDC has created a strategy for prevention. These elements have been identified to significantly decrease the risk for maltreatment and increase the potential for well-being in our youth. You can visit their website for a variety of excellent articles on youth development, abuse prevention, and other related topics. As always, the National Resource Helpline is listed here, and you can always contact state and local resources as well. The more we understand healthy youth development, the better we can facilitate their growth while we control the risk factors that influence our youth. If you have any questions about this module, please speak with your board chair, Mrs. Sneddon, or you may contact me as well. Thank you.